Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my camera is a little bit off. How are you guys? My name is Expired, as you guys know already, and it is time for Community of Valhalla number 3. This time I'm joined by the amazing, awesome cosplayer, awesome artist, awesome member of the community, Saturn, who just changed their Twitter name to Saturnine. GG Saturnine. And yeah, they're definitely someone I've been excited to talk to. They are a friend of mine, and I know some stuff about them already, but my moles did a little digging. They found some information for me. I'm so excited. I read through it, hoping that, you know, Saturn's okay with it all. I'm gonna crack this can of energy drink open to keep me energized for the stream. But before I bring her into a call, if you guys do not know what Community of Valhalla is by now, it is a stream we do every Friday where we talk and hang out with a member of the Brawlhalla community. We play some Brawlhalla with them. I 1v1 them. They beat me up, or I beat them up. It depends. Some people are gold, some people are plat, some people are diamond. It doesn't matter. That's not what they're here for. They are here to be showcased and show off their amazing talent in the community, what they do, and what they want to do in the future. And so you guys can learn about them a little bit more. Instead of seeing that little face value of that Twitter or that like Twitch channel, whatever they have, you then get to see a little bit more and a nice little chunk more of information about them. So I hope you guys are excited. I'm going to call them now. I know she is anxious, but it's okay. Just picking up, hopefully. Hello.
Hi. Oh, this is so exciting.
Hello. It's exciting. It's nice to have you here. Ooh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious, honestly. I had said in the chat, I was like, I'm kind of nervous. So if I'm a little over talkative, you know why.
Understandable. I mean, I'd rather you be over talkative than just sit there silently, slowly dying inside.
Fair point. Fair point. I respect it.
But it is definitely a situation in which we get to hang out, have some fun, because I don't think I've ever really played you in Brawl. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe like a few times, but
maybe
not
like a
that
free-for-all, but...
Yeah.
Let me do that. Let me invite you, because I have you on my friends list. You're the first person I think I have you on my friends list. Yeah, I do. You're at the bottom.
Okay.
I was concerned for a second. I would have laughed, because I didn't have Schwerpy, and I didn't have, Takona on my friend list either.
Oh, really? Okay.
So you're the first person I've had on my friends list.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah. So obviously you're welcome to introduce yourself. Of course, most people will know a bit about you. The fact you're a cosplayer. You remember the community in terms of artwork and just general existence. But
sure.
Is there anything you'd like people to know about you just off the bat that maybe they don't?
Well, first of all, my birthday is tomorrow.
It is.
I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be turning 17.
Woo.
I'm very excited for that. Also, besides being a cosplayer and artist, I'm also a very prolific singer. I do a lot of opera and musical theater. And I also play 6 instruments. So I'm a very musical person besides art.
Yes, you are a person of many talents, as
Thank
has
you.
been proven in the times of we've hung out. You've sung in when we've been in Discord calls. I've seen you sing. You've posted some of your singing clips and stuff to Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be playing whatever Twitch chat tell me to. You're welcome to play whatever you want.
All right, yeah, I'm going Diana then.
That's respectable. I've been requested as an Onyx as my first game.
All right.
But yeah. So my moles did a lot of digging through your Twitter profile.
Okay.
Because of course you recently had your wisdom teeth removed, which I've seen you tweet about as well.
Say that again. Sorry, I didn't hear
recently
you.
had your wisdom teeth removed.
Yeah, actually, I did not get my wisdom teeth removed. It was just 4 teeth. It was my 4 premolars because I have to get braces, and I have like an open bite. So my I don't know how to describe it. It's like an overbite, but with extra steps. So I need to get these 4 molars removed, so my teeth will get pulled back, so my bite won't be open anymore. I'm going to get my wisdom teeth removed someday, but I honestly didn't want to be in that much pain on my birthday, So my parents were like, you know what? Let's just like save this for another year. And now I'm gonna be so I'm just chilling with like 4 teeth not in my mouth right now. It's a very interesting feeling.
It's a weird feeling. Like you can feel the gaps. You're like,
yeah,
there should
oh my
be
god.
stuff here. Like definitely is an odd feeling, but it's also like it feels like putty. I think it's a really good description. Or like Play-Doh.
Oh god, it's like the weirdest thing. Also, if my gameplay is like subpar right now, it's because I've like spent the last week religiously playing Overwatch.
Yes.
So my gameplay is not it right now.
I mean, that's fine. Like, you are a D.Va main, correct?
Yes, I am.
Why? Actually, I'm gonna ask you this question. Why Overwatch and not Paladins?
Well, first of all, I started playing Overwatch in 2017, and it's just been one of my main interests ever since. Paladins came out, I think, either later. Oh my god, please stop beating the shit out of me. It either came out later or it was something that just didn't really interest me. And I saw a lot of like Overwatch gameplay like back then, and I was like, oh, like this looks like a really neat game. So I spent the money that I was going to spend on a convention ticket on Overwatch.
Oh.
And I wasn't able to go to the convention anyways because I was like 13. My parents had let me go. So that was that. But yeah, it was pretty fun.
I mean, if it's created like at least what, almost 4 years of entertainment, it can't be a bad thing, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's a weird fact to know that Brawlhalla is older than Overwatch.
That's absolutely insane, especially with like the publicity that Overwatch and Brawl have both gotten.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You should imagine like, oh yeah, Brawl came out in what, 2015? It should be getting more like traction than it does now, but no. Like, Overwatch has its whole like esports league, and this is like just came over the 1 million prize pool mark. So it's really interesting, but overall, I'm grateful for where Brawl is right now.
Hey, game's growing, it's great. That's also the intention of these like little things, is so that when people do come in, they get a little extra like information about the people that they, like the predecessors to them, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I am a D.Va one trick, and I love her so much. I love just like her, she's so cute. And I know that like D.Va is such like a gamer girl cliche character, but she's seriously so fun. She's just awesome to play. I love playing like aggressive, like mobile tank. It's just so awesome and great and fun. And I've said the word fun like 9 times already. Please excuse me.
It's perfectly
fun. Yeah. I'm trying to migrate from other tanks as well, just because I have like 60 hours on D.Va and I need to play other tanks. But I've played like, I'm trying to learn how to play Sigma, I'm trying to learn how to play Wrecking Ball, I've played Orisa, Zarya before. It's all, yeah, I'm a like hard D.Va main.
Yeah. Let me... I also, in your introduction saying you like sang and played instruments, you killed like 4 of my notes here. Because I have one that says you play piano, one that says you play guitar, and one that says you sing.
I mean, you can always extend on those. Like,
I was gonna say, I know
of.
you got gifted a guitar recently.
I did.
And it is a really pretty guitar. I remember you
it's beautiful.
I remember you coming into a voice chat freaking out like, oh my god, look what I just got.
Oh yeah, no, that was amazing. It's an Ibanez art core in olive green. It's just a beautiful guitar. It's incredible. And hi, Slosh. Question for me. What? Yes, I do play. I play 6 of them. It's a lot of fun.
I used to play clarinet, and that's about it.
Oh man. A white Ibanez 7-string? Oh man, I would love to play a 7-string.
I would actually, I can follow up with Slosh in chat, because Sloshula is your favorite DMG dev, correct?
I don't think I have a favorite Brawlhalla dev, but he's the only one who follows me back, and I respect that for him, and he also comes into my Twitch chat sometimes. So shout out to Sloshula for being so consistent. Please stop fucking me over, thanks. But, am I allowed to swear?
I'd rather you keep it to a minimum, but if it slips out, it slips
out.
out.
Oh, I gotcha. No,
okay.
that'll be the extent of it. But yeah, no, I appreciate Sloshula coming into my chat, and I think if I had to choose who's my favorite, Sloshula.
I was gonna say, I think I have it in this document that favorite BMG ever is Sloshula, and it's based off of a single tweet.
Yes.
Which is great.
He's also a musician. We can bond that way. Wow.
Yeah. It's really funny because, of course, like, you play instruments and sing. Shwerpy just released this track on Spotify.
Yes.
Actually, cosplay-wise, you're working on a cosplay, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And that cosplay is of who? May I stab a guess? May I, like...
I am cosplaying Fate in the near future.
So what I'm hearing is we need Sloshula as an Ogrim cosplay.
Come on, Sloshula, come on, we can start the band!
Shwerpy as an Ada.
Shwerpy's gonna cosplay Anna? Oh shit. Oh, sorry, whoops, my bad. But yeah, totally, that would be so epic if we got, like, the whole band together. I wonder who's gonna cosplay Isaiah then.
I don't know anyone else who makes music in the community. No, I do! Stefan Afro, let's go!
Yes! Oh my goodness, yeah, totally, that would be so awesome.
Also, are you gonna get like a stuffed cat for Butterscotch? Like
I honestly might. I'm tempted. That would be so cute. That would be like actually adorable. I'm gonna like maybe I'll make one or like sew one, or I'll get a cat and I'll put like little like wires in it so it's bendable and I can like put it on my hat. That would be so cute. I can make it sit on my hat.
Good. That actually sounds really adorable, and I feel like that would help tie together the piece like a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
extra.
absolutely. I'll also be making her scythe for that as well.
Oh
so
wow.
That'll be real fun. I'm trying to make a weapon for all of my Brawl cosplays, as I made the spear for my Bryn one.
Yeah.
And I haven't made any weapons since, just because they are very hard to make, especially for me who mainly sews and does like minor prop work and stuff. But the spear that I made oh my god, it took me so long. Holy shit. Oh, but like, yeah, so the scythe I think is going to be like relatively easy just because I'm working on the rocket lance right now for Starlet. And you spiked my recovery, thanks a lot. But but the rocket lance is like sitting like half done in my basement, like a few feet away right now. And it's just like, it's oh man, it's so hard. It's so difficult, but the scythe is going to be easier for sure. And I'm also trying to make Diana's either her bow or her blasters, because I think I'll be equally qualified to make either of them.
Those sound
so, yeah.
amazing. Slash did also just ask, do you record your music at all, or is it just through Twitter clips and like...
I do not write my own music. I've written music before for like minor things. I did, back in like March of last year, before COVID happened, I was in AP US History, and for this course we got like this cool Hamilton education project thing, and we had to write like this skit or this rap or song based on a point in like the Hamiltonian era. So me and my two friends, Eddie and Kayla, love them to death, we picked the writing of the Federalist Papers. There's Hamilton and John Jay and James Madison, and they all wrote these papers together, and it was based on this song from Hamilton called Nonstop. And I wrote this rap for all of us to rap and perform, and we followed all these rules and recorded it, and we actually won a trip to New York based on my rap and our performance. And you know what, COVID happened, but it's not completely canceled actually, which is like really fun.
Is it a case of what you'll get it like when you can have it, or? Yeah,
when it's able to happen, it will happen one day.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's super exciting, but yeah, that's like my stint in like music and writing and that kind of stuff. I've written a few other things like instrumental pieces for classes and stuff and assignments and whatever, but I never really record my music. I think I should get into it though.
You should. You have a really nice singing voice. You also just, when talking, you sometimes go like break into a little bit of a song and it's like really nice.
Oh yeah, no, I do it all the time. When I'm like stressed in games, I'll be like, ah, ah, ah. I haven't landed a hit on you yet. That's kind of shameful. Wow. It's okay. I'm worse than I remember. All of this Overwatch is taking it out of me. Jeez.
You just need like a Diva Diana skin, right?
Oh yeah, no, that would be so cool. But Diva doesn't really have a bow. She has her little gun though. Maybe that would work. I mean, we could have like an Overwatch Brawlhalla crossover. Koji is basically Hanzo.
I'm trying to think of another question. You had, you posted to Twitter. These are all mainly going to be from Twitter, all going to be from Twitter unless I know something about you
Oh, yourself. For sure, yeah.
Because that's like the rule is I'm like, hey, don't go anywhere other than like Twitter as a social media.
Yeah.
Because they don't need to dig up a lot of information about you, but you posted your 2021 goals.
Yes.
One of which is to get 1,000 followers on Twitter, and you're already over 900 just before your birthday.
Incredible.
Do you have like a slight revision to that if you do hit 1,000 before 2021 ends? Or is
probably 1.5k or maybe even 2,000 if I grow faster, because I kind of kept track of my Twitter growth throughout like July, because I started like being active on Twitter in like July of last year. So I started keeping track of that, and I've gained like roughly 100 followers a month. Save for this January and February, I've gained like 200 in January, like the cusp between January and February. So hopefully I will be able to keep that pattern going and maybe grow faster just because of that nice little spike that I saw in late January. So, but yeah, 1.5k, maybe 2k. If that's possible,
hey,
but 1.5k
Saturn, do you think
definitely
you will
is
be
something that I
doing
want
more
to see.
tournament casting?
That is a question from Yeti, who is actually one of my moles that I've mentioned.
Nice.
He asks, are you planning on doing any more casting in the future?
Oh, absolutely. It's a lot of fun, and I tried it once, and I was like not very good at it at all because
it takes practice.
It does take practice, absolutely. I was really intimidated by one of my friends. I was casting for the Quills tournament, and there was my friend Bowie. He was casting for it. He is just incredible. I was so intimidated by him that also like that added up to like a little bit of the anxiety because he was just so good. I was like, oh my god, I'll never be able to compete. Oh my goodness. So that it definitely spooked me a little bit, but I want to do it more in the future.
I mean, as I've already told you privately, you're always welcome to come and ask Brawly if there's a spot to cast. We'd love to have you cast.
All right.
But you also do Twitch streams of your own. I think you
yes,
taking
I do.
a break currently, or are you?
Just a bit.
Just a little.
I have to prioritize like school and my new job, so I'm kind of working on getting that set up, and then once I have those like set in place, I will be doing more Twitch.
Yeah, that's great. You're a Twitch affiliate, right? You got it in.
Yes, I am.
Well, you got it in like mid-November.
Yeah, I think mid-November.
I've got it dated November 17th.
Ah, nice.
Trying to hit you. There we go. But yeah, it's like, cause you stream Brawl. Do you stream anything else, or is it just Brahalla that you stream?
I've streamed some art before. I've streamed Among Us, like Prox Chat. That's been really fun. I've also streamed a bit of Minecraft and Stardew Valley. But I'm trying to work on like saving up for a better PC so I can stream more fun things like Overwatch, Valorant, that kind of stuff that my computer can't really handle right now.
Yeah.
But once that happens, I am going to be streaming much more broad content besides just Brawl.
Yeah, that's completely great to hear. It's gonna be nice to. It's always nice to see people who like streaming. Because it's like always a fun thing, especially when you get to interact with people and have that nice.
Absolutely.
Actually, because I don't. How much do you follow the pro scene for Brawl, like tournaments and that? Other than like casting a tournament,
like Brawlhalla in general.
Yeah.
Or sort a little like I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know it like incredibly well, but I also am not like completely unfamiliar.
So yeah,
like,
you know like the names of the players and.
Oh yeah.
Who's your favorite? Or at least who do you think is gonna be doing well in 2021?
Who do I think is gonna be doing well? Oh jeez.
Oh, is that different to your favorite?
Well, I don't know if it's different to my favorite, but first, also I'm not very knowledgeable in Brawlhalla tech, so I don't know like what weapon or what character is like the most viable. So
that's fine. I don't either.
But that's a really good choice. Not a good choice. Good question. Ah man. Jeez, I'm gonna have to think about this one.
Probably fine. It's always good to think.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I'm really excited to see Cody Travis coming back just because he didn't play in BCX once. Cody Travis is one of my favorite players just because, you know, Blaster main, Barraza player. I really love to see it. So I'm excited to see that for sure. I was really surprised with Wrench coming in second in BCX, and that really like surprised me. So maybe we'll see more from him this year as well. I think that'll be super cool.
Yeah.
As well as, you know, I'm always a big fan of the greats. You know, Sandstorm, Boomy, Phazon, you know, whoever else. I always enjoy looking at that. So I'll be excited to see how well they place as well. And Koslix is also like a good friend of mine. So yeah. I can't wait to see him play as well. If he's gonna still stick with the Lance, being as stubborn as he is. No offense, Koslix, if you're in chat. I love your gameplay. Yeah. So it's kind of what I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's some great choices. Like, I can't see many upsets this year, but I can. Yeah. I'm expecting an upset for Winters again, as we saw last year. But yeah, that's like really how I'm seeing it.
Yeah. I remember like watching one of my first tournaments that I watched when I first started getting into like.
Didn't you name your dog Boma?
Like, main, like, a lot of like the main Brawl scene back in July. I think the first tournament that I watched was like either it was like Summer Champs or the Steel Series Championship, and I remember watching like Wrench and Koslix play twos, and I was like, this is the coolest thing ever! Whoa! And it was so exciting, and that's like probably like I think what got me into it. I was like I think I said I was like at work. It was like at my old job, and I like there was nobody in the store, so I just like pulled up my phone and I was like, I got a Twitch notification. I wonder what's going on the Brawl stream. It was like, it's this summer championship. No, it was Low Tier City. Now I remember what I'm talking about. But I remember like watching it. I was like, oh my gosh, whoa! And it was really neato. So yeah. That's just where I got that from, really.
It's funny you're going Barraza, because I'm already locked for Barraza. I was hovering over a sidekick which matches the same name as your dog, Boomer.
Yeah, my dog!
So, why the name Boomer?
It was named by my little brother, actually. And we got him, like, I think, I don't even remember what year, but he's turning 7 this year, and we got him when he wasn't even 1. And we adopted him from a shelter, and he is a little mutt terrier dog, and I love him to death. But yeah, so it wasn't my decision really, it was my younger brother's decision, and I think it's a very great name for my dog. And this was also before the meme was ever relevant, so try making Boomer jokes, it does not work.
I mean, it's also really funny, because the Boomer dog in Brahalla is named after one of the devs' dogs.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's so incredible. I love that.
Remember who, I think it's 1100. I may be wrong about that.
Yeah, okay.
But
that's like adorable though. I love that.
Like, I was like, oh, that's a cool name, and then I didn't actually know anyone else would call their dog Boomer, but here you are.
Now you do.
Ooh, you're kind of gonna be better than me on this Raza, I think.
As my friends call me, I'm like the female Cody Travis of our friend group.
I'm trying not to approach, but also I want to approach.
Too bad. Frick. If I don't win, I'm gonna be actually so sad.
I mean,
man,
your goal is just platinum, right?
Yes.
I feel like you could very much make it. I think it's just the case of the dedication and the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't actually pick you as a gold player from how you play.
Really?
No.
Interesting. I get that a lot. You don't play like a gold Saturn, like.
Okay.
Dash of ground pound, baby.
What else? You, of course, pulling out the Barraza, your two mains are Diana and Barraza.
Yes.
Would you ever do a Barraza cosplay? Because you've done a Diana one. I understand.
In the case of it being like a gender-bent Barraza, yes, honestly, I'm down. I want to do the ones that I want to do first, like, you know, my main, like, you know, finish Scarlet, finish Fate,
yeah.
Do the weapons for those and whatever, but one day, I would totally be for a gender-bent Barraza cosplay.
Yeah, so that's because you're one of the most prominent cosplayers. There's only a couple in the game, at least like that are active in the community. And I think when I think cosplay, my mind generally just flicks to you over anyone else.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Well, it's because like how much you cosplay. You've done so many realistically like posts and different things in like costumes, and I feel like you're one of the very few people in the community that would definitely go to a LAN in a costume.
Oh my god, I am. If BCX is in person this year, holy crap! You are going to. I'm gonna cosplay like, oh, so much. It is going to be so great. Oh man, I cosplayed Bryn to a convention back in like 2019, and when I first started getting into Brawlhalla, like March of that year, and holy crap, if I go to a LAN, I'm gonna cosplay every day of the LAN, and I might do like 2 cosplays per day. Like I am not gonna hold back. Like I will do it, and it will be great. So.
I am excited to see it. Like even if it's not BCX, like whatever LAN it is, I'm sure whoever's doing photography that event will get some really good pictures. And like
so sad.
It'll be part of the like the LAN experiences. Like, oh yeah, come and check out Saturn in cosplay.
Yeah, that'll be so exciting. Oh my goodness. I'm the only thing I'm concerned about, like LAN, especially like traveling super far for a LAN, is I don't know what I'm gonna do with my props. Like they're so big and they're like so frustrating that I'm worried. I don't want like to get kicked out because I like brought in a prop. Like usually at conventions, like they understand. They're like, oh yeah, people are gonna bring in like huge like props and like things that look like dangerous. So you're gonna like there's like certain protocol that they're gonna have to check. Like all guns have to be like they have to be airsoft, and they have to have the orange tip, and they have to be unloaded so there's no like rubber bullets or anything. And all like bigger props have to be able to be broken down and whatever. But LAN isn't a cosplay convention, so I don't know what they're gonna like, what kind of policies they're gonna put in place for cosplayers and that kind of stuff. Which I've seen like my fair share of cosplayers that like bring really huge stuff to cons. But again, I don't know how LAN is, so I guess we will cross that bridge when we get to it.
I'm just pulling up some of your cosplays now that you sent me. Because you of course have done. You've sent me 4. You sent me the Bryn, the like the Diana, and then the 2 different Scarlet cosplays. Because you actually recently you did the Steam Smith Scarlet, right? I don't think I'd seen you do Steam Smith Scarlet 2 like before this, so it was really cool.
Yeah, Steam Smith Scarlet is new. I just did that like last week or this week. I have no concept of time. It's case in point, it's fairly recent.
Yeah, I've got up your Diana right now. I'm trying to find out where they saved to. Okay, they saved to that file. I really don't have a good file system.
It's okay.
There is your Steam Smith Scarlet. And then you also have the Bryn. It's like some amazing cosplays though, like just the amount of dedication and time you have to put into these just to make them look as nice as they do is phenomenal, right?
Thank you so much. The normal amount of time that it takes for me to put together a cosplay, especially one as high intensity as like Diana or Bryn, is probably like 6 months, like 6 to 9 months to maybe even a year. It depends on like, if I work out the cost and like making everything and putting it together. Like Steam Smith Scarlet was super easy because I already had the Scarlet wig. I already had a lot of the clothes.
Yeah.
I actually already had all of the clothes. No, I didn't have the pink sweatshirt. I had to go to this thrift store to buy that. But I already had this tank top. I had the wig. I had the goggles, and I had the pants and the shoes. And I just had to like, smear some like eyeshadow all over myself and be like, yeah, like I'm Steam Smith Scarlet. So it worked.
Just like I've covered myself in like oil.
Yeah, for sure. So the Brand cosplay took me around 6 months, like 4 to 6 months. with everything, honestly, I'm surprised I pulled it off because when conventions like happened, I crunched before cons like religiously like every single year. Like I would put it off for like 6-9 months, and then I would just be like, oh crap, I have to put my cosplays together. I don't want to look like a fool. So I would just be like working in my basement like hours upon hours per day. And I would be putting together my cosplays, and it would just be so stupid hard. And now that there's no like conventions, I have procrastinated more. So Diana was put together over a year. Scarlet was put together over a year. Steams with Scarlet was pretty easy. I also did like some like cos tests is what we call them, where it's just like, or a closet cosplay. Basically, it's just like you take stuff that you already have and throw something together. And like, yeah, this is just like my like first like rough. It's like a rough draft cosplay. I did one of those for Petra like in January of last year, and I actually use the boots that I have for Scarlet right now. But that's back when they were
really
black.
cool like ones.
Yeah. And that I didn't put anything on them. I just had like these old like white jeans, and I wore my boots, and I just like cut off this shirt, and I put on my Bryn wig, and I was like, I'm Petra, and it like didn't look nothing like her, but it was like, I want to cosplay her one day when I like feel confident enough to do so. I think that'd be really neato. So
you know who
yeah,
who would generally love that?
Petra.
Yeah, Petra would love the Petra cosplay. But no, it's like the 4 that you got up look amazing. I know the spear you handmade yourself.
Yes, I did.
And it looks really cool, and it is a like it reminds me of the spears that the old spear BMG used to have at LAN for the Queen Nice spear, which is great. So I'm really excited to see when you do get to go to LAN, like which costumes you use, and if you have any more, which ones they are. Because of course you'll probably be finished with Fate by the time BCX rolls around, knowing
Absolutely, yes.
The Diana one I feel like is a definite must that you have to turn up in it at least one day.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I'm concerned about Diana though is that it's incredibly hot. It has 3 layers, both top and bottom, and I have a hat with a wig and gloves. Like it is
there's a lot on that.
Oh, like and I don't want to take off. I don't want to like cut off the sleeves of like the ruffle shirt that I have underneath it, just because it's like sometimes I like to take pictures without the jacket because I don't know, it gives like a different like like air to it. So I like to keep it on. But I remember like cosplaying it in like October, like taking photos, and it was like it was fall. It was chilly outside, and I was like sweating outside. And I was like, this is a problem because in Atlanta, it's hot and it'll be November, which it'll still be pretty warm. So I'm going to wear it like for sure, 100%, but it's, I'm gonna have to bring so much cold water, like an ice pack in my backpack. Oh my God, it'll be so terrible in the summer.
I'm sure you will make it work. Especially since you are someone who actually likes walking in like chunky coats.
Yes.
You, of course, posted when you were going around universities, and you were in this, like, really big, puffy jacket. So I'm sure you can deal with the temperature. But I'm excited to eventually see these in person. I'm already excited to see you in person. As a friend of mine, it's gonna be great to, like, just hang out and, like, go get a soda or something. But, like, being able to, like, see your cosplays in person and not just as a little picture, it will be awesome.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm so excited to bring it to LAN. I think it's like for the hype that I've gotten and for the amount of people that I will see at LAN, and especially for people who have not seen the cosplay, I'm really excited to see like who's gonna be super excited about it. Like, is there gonna be any devs like oh my God, like you are like so and so, or like a bunch of like different people or pros or whoever. It's really interesting. I'm excited for it, like hardcore.
I would not be surprised if the devs have already seen it.
Oh yeah, no, they have. In the Brawl Halloween stream back in like late October, that was why I was taking pictures, because I wanted to like take some for my Twitter, and I posted it under the Brawl Halloween hashtag, and they featured me on their stream, and I was the last one on their stream, and it was like the coolest thing ever. And it was like I remember Sloshula like being like talking, and he was like, "This is a great Diana," and I like almost cried. No, I did cry. It was like actually incredible. I remember sitting there like looking at my phone. I wasn't even like I was outside. I was like I was in my cosplay and I was doing some stuff, and people were pinging me left and right, and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And they were like, "You're on the dev stream of Saturn. They have your Diana cosplay." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And it was the neatest thing, and I cried so hard. My makeup was running down my face, and it was just incredible. It was amazing. Like Duke and White Sheepy and Foda and Slosh and I don't know who else, but they were all there and they saw it, and it was it was so cool.
Was that the stream photos dressed up as a ninja?
Yes.
Like, that was a good ninja costume.
Yes,
Slosh was Lara Croft?
Yes, that was so good.
Slosh says he followed you because of that stream.
Yes, that was so, oh my god, don't make me emotional. It was so awesome.
But yeah, as I've said, I don't think because there's not too many cosplayers, and definitely with the dedication you put into cosplay, as well as your art, we've not really spoken about your art, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but the dedication you put into the stuff, it's really obvious that BMG are gonna love when they get to see it in person.
Oh yeah. I've gotten my fair share of, pros actually, like noticing my cosplay and thinking it's super cool. I remember posting my, like, rough draft Scarlet cosplay back in, like, August, and it was, I think that was right after, it was August was Steel Series, right?
I think August was Steel Series.
Okay, yeah, it was right after the Steel Series championship, and I think like Koslix and Wrench were like disappointed with how they placed or something, and I posted that Scarlet cosplay right after the NA Steel Series champ happened, and Koslix was like, "Did you post this because of me, or was it just a like happy coincidence?" And I was like, "It was just a happy coincidence, Cole. It's no big deal." So I remember that happening, and I remember when I DM'd Wrench once after his stream, and I was like, "Oh, I really enjoyed your stream. It was super fun." And he like noticed my cosplay, and he was like, "I really love your cosplays. They're super cool." And it was just super neat. All about like, I haven't gotten many people noticing that, like many like big name pros, but whoever they are, I like love it to death. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see people like that, like renowned and stuff, like looking at my stuff with me, like just like this kind of like not super popular, just like girl in the community, like, "Oh yeah, I'm just a cosplayer and I do my thing," and they're like, "Whoa, this is cool." Like that's the neatest feeling, you know?
Yeah, I get you. I would also say when you say not super popular, I would say you are popular in the community.
Oh, I wouldn't say so. I don't feel like I'm popular.
I mean, hey, I don't feel like I'm popular, but I keep being called popular, right? I think that's a case of like you don't see yourself as popular because it's you.
Oh yeah.
But definitely you are one of the more popular people in the community, especially with the uniqueness, I'd say, of your brand, with like the cosplays and everything.
Yeah.
Talk about art as well. You have a couple of pictures that you
yes, I do.
Sent me, one of which I instantly fell in love with because it's Pokemon, because you like to draw Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which is an amazing piece with I'm assuming you as a trainer, or is it Diana as a trainer?
It's Diana.
Okay.
I wanted to go off of Tataya for Keem's art that she did of Caspian as a Pokemon trainer, and I thought it was like super cool, so I did my own take on it.
Nice. It is a really nice piece.
Thank you.
I do have more. They didn't save properly, so I need to actually fix those quickly. If they are gonna save, they do save if I just do that. Okay, sweet. Because you've also drawn things like Brahalla Legend, just Brawlhalla Legends in general. I've got another Diana one here, with your mains of Diana and Barraza.
Yes.
Which is a amazing piece. You drew this recently.
Yes.
I remember you messaging me like, "Hey, did you see this piece?" Because it's really nice. I'm gonna try and like shrink these down so they can all fit on this screen.
Yeah, so I drew Diana as like a Pokemon Ranger because I thought it would fit her better than just being a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
So, and that was like the last piece of art I think that I made before I like fully migrated to like doing soft shading, like the soft shading like I did in the Diana and Barraza piece. So that was like very graphic, like comic style shading, and this one is more like full like rendered painted shading.
Yeah.
So
you also did a Magyar recently with
yes,
their release,
I did.
which is awesome. Which
thank you.
I love the floaty souls just around him, around them, but also just like around, like inside the suit of armor as well.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like put these in without like cutting off too much of each piece.
I wanted to do something like, I really am a fan of like Eldritch horror, like Lovecraftian, like that kind of stuff. I think it's like super neat. So I wanted to do something with like all of the eyes, and I thought it was like super cool. That's like one of the reasons why I just like love Magyar, is because I think all of like the souls, like it's super like creepy and eldritch and just it's just awesome. So that's initially what drew me to drawing them, and just like kind of love them.
You also draw your own legend concept with.
Yes, I did.
I mean, you're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce that. Just because I don't want to mess it up myself.
Fiza.
Huh?
Fiza.
Ah. That's the Spear Greatsword one, correct?
Yes.
See, that looks amazing.
Thank you.
Let me just like copy this one. Is this also them, or I don't want to like put that up and then it's someone else?
I drew Fiza once in just that drawing.
Okay,
the other ones that I did one traditional piece of like I think it was my second Brawlhalla legend. He is like an Irish demigod and his name is Corrigan, and he is Sword and Orb, and I think he's super cool. That one I just drew traditional, and then my favorite Brawlhalla OC that I've like stuck with since becoming, her name is Euphemia, and she's a Greek oracle, and her weapons are scythe and guitars.
Oh, I'd love scythe and guitars. I'd be garbage at it.
Oh god, me too.
Yeah, this of course is the Irish one. We haven't actually got an Irish legend, which would be really nice to have that.
That would be neat.
Like, cool to have that one come in. I'm trying to like, I'm still struggling to get all of these to fit in. Like,
it's okay. Take your time. This one is like a picture of like off my desk.
Because there's that one, and then you also sent me. This is the one I sent you. Well, the one I like copied is the other one.
Irish folklore really is so interesting, Slosh. You're so right about that.
See, I know Slosh was supposed to go to Ireland, and then COVID happened because he was asking me a bunch of questions about it, like places to visit and stuff.
Okay.
But I think this is gonna be sadly be the last one I can really fit in without having to shrink them down a little more. But that is so many amazing pieces of art from you. From like the picture of like Pokemon Ranger Diana with the Pokemon behind her, the Diana and the Barraza, the Magyar, and the 3 legend concepts. Like, you have this nice range of art styles that you've gone through.
Yeah.
Out of those pieces that are on stream, so it's the ones I've listed, which one would you say is your favorite?
My favorite. Oh. Well,
I'm adding a challenge here.
I'm really a fan of the Diana and Barraza just because I really loved how the shading turned out. I think it looked super cool, and I really am happy with where like my shading style is like right now. But I'm also really proud of the legend concept on the bottom, like next to the Magyar piece. That's Euphemia. That's the Scythe and Guitars legend that I made. I'm really proud of how like oddling that looks. You know, you get what I mean? Like how like very Brawlhalla. So I'm also really proud of that, and also how the Fiza concept turned out, as well as that looking like super like Brawlhalla art style-y.
Yeah, they all look amazing, and yeah, I can definitely agree with the it looks very oddling as a concept piece, I'd say.
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna slowly just remove these. I'm gonna have to remember to remove these before Callum streams on Monday. Otherwise, he's gonna question why there's just a bunch of images he can't open. But I do have a couple more questions for you.
Alright.
What is it's actually gonna be an interesting one because like it's a mundane it's a mundane question. But it can also, I guess, mean a lot to people. Like, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color? Oh, my first thought is purple, but I really have a penchant for green, like emerald green.
Yeah, because you have your I remember your Minecraft skin has a green like jumper on.
Yes.
But yeah, so why would you say purple or green? Like, of course purple was your first like thought, but green was like if you think about it for a second.
I don't know. Purple is very pretty. It's very like mystical. I just find it very nice. I like lavender, probably the favorite shade of purple. And emerald green is my favorite because of a band. I think it's so funny. But from this band called Lord Huron, like I love them so much. And their latest album has had this like motif like recurring in the album called the Emerald Star. And it's this like it's on the album cover and it's just like this outline of an emerald. And they always talk about like in the songs like, oh, follow the emerald star, there's an emerald in the sky. And it's just like, it's really the kind of like put that in my head. It's like, oh yeah, green, I love green. So that's
it's subconsciously telling you to like green.
Yeah. So like first thought probably purple, but I love green.
I mean, green's a nice color. I'd say purple is one of my favorites though.
Yeah.
Ooh,
oh my goodness.
That did not go too well with that clash. But I'm trying to look at other questions because of course you only recently started playing keyboard, right?
Yes.
It's like December 2020. You started playing keyboard. Which how come for the swap? Like, what made you decide to choose like swap between controller and keyboard?
Well, kind of a funny story. So I was playing like controller Brawlhalla since I started. So I started on like PS4. So I like wasn't initially, oh yeah, I'm playing Brawlhalla. This is how you play Brawlhalla on a controller. And when I migrated to PC, I was like, oh yeah, well I don't really know how to play keyboard, so I'm just gonna use this Xbox controller that I have. And like it's my brother's Xbox controller. And just recently, like he took it back from like letting me play it for like a year and a half. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm having this now, this isn't your controller anymore. So I had to, and like the PS4 controller that I have in my by my PC doesn't work with my PC for some reason. So I was like, you know what? I just have to resort to learning how to play keyboard. So I had to like, I have to give up. I have to start completely fresh. I'm gonna start with keyboard. So yeah, it's all thanks to my older brother.
That is kind of funny to me, the fact that it's like that you just had to like swap because you had no other choice.
Yeah.
But also I have to bring this up purely because it's like a tweet about you having 0 dignity.
Yeah.
And the reason you have 0 dignity. I don't know if you remember the reason for this was
I feel like I remember tweeting this, but I don't remember all of it, so shoot.
The tweet was in reply to Psycho Requiem saying, I have 0 dignity left, okay. Bring this back in 5 years and I will be the same. It's only been a couple months. It's tweeted in November.
Yeah.
But this was because of JMed asking, I assume, what to draw. And the options are Catgirl Jayan, Bear Costume Baraza, and Bunny Girl Zol.
Yes, I remember this now.
And you, that was the whole reason, was saying Bunny Girl Zol might make me act up, and then Psycho saying, oh no, please no, and you saying that you had no dignity, which I
don't regret making that tweet at all.
I was gonna say, I found it hilarious just to read it, because all my moles put was, has 0 dignity left, and then a tweet. So I was really curious, like, it just pulled my attention from, like, anything else of just, why? But it was, like, because I've known you for a couple months, and we've, like, spoken, like, frequently, and we've just chilled and stuff, and I've never seen you act in that way, which was really funny to me.
Oh.
You also aren't really, I'd say similar to Schwerpy in the sense you haven't watched too much anime. You are not an anime connoisseur.
Not really, no.
You've watched, quote, 2 to 4 anime in your entire life, is what I've got written here. But, do you have one that you've enjoyed a lot that, like, you'd say is a favorite, or?
Well, like I said, I haven't watched any, and honestly, being, like, the basic, I can't say that word on the stream, being the person that I am, I watched like a lot of Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon. I think it's great. I cosplayed Sailor Uranus like I think 2018. That was really fun. I enjoyed it just because it's like super cute, and I love like, as you can tell by me being a diva main, I love like the cutesy like girly things. I think it's just so adorable. So Sailor Moon. I'm also basic when I say Attack on Titan. I think it was my first
that should just finish, right? Like the anime just finished.
It's like I don't know. I haven't watched any of the episodes, and I've gotten thoroughly spoiled, but I honestly don't care.
I was gonna say, I saw a tweet about Duke just a crying emoji, and then Sheepy's reply was, "It's okay, he's fine. It's about Attack on Titan," which I found hilarious.
Great. But yeah, so I have I've watched that. I think I've watched up until like halfway through the 3rd season, and like I said, I've read a lot of the like spoilers, so I'm pretty jaded to it. It's nothing that I haven't seen, so I guess I'll just like but again, even though I have been spoiled, I haven't seen like the extent of it, so I'm obviously still gonna be surprised when I come around to watching the rest of it.
Yeah, no, it's actually never an anime I've watched. I've never seen Attack on Titan in my life. It's just not something that's interested me. But I can definitely see the appeal of just like...
Oh yeah, for sure. That's another one of the eldritch weird horror things that I think is super cool, because Attack on Titan is like kind of gruesome. Well, not kinda, it's very gruesome. And it has all of the weird looking titans. Yeah. Like they're like, especially in the manga and like the drawn like pictures of Titans, like they are very strange.
So
very weird.
I don't know if you watch a lot of Netflix, but Sabrina, the final season that came out, actually follows like eldritch horrors and stuff, and it's really cool.
Nice. Oh jeez. Okay.
It's definitely a watch that I advise. It's something I've watched by myself the first few seasons, and then when I moved in for university, I was able to like intrigue my housemates with it. So it's definitely something I'd say you'd enjoy.
Okay, neato.
Oh no.
Stop saying oh no.
I lived.
No. No.
I don't. No, I'm going down a stock with this. I think. No, I'm not. Oh, I am. What other questions do I have? Because of course, actually that's one. Because you live in America, of course, you are American, but you aren't like just 100% American, are you? You have heritage from Lebanon.
Yes.
Is that like on both sides, or just your mother's side or father's side, or like?
It's on my father's side.
Fair enough. Because I know we've spoken before, you have family there, but it's interesting because there's actually a lot of members from the community that are actually from Lebanon that just you wouldn't expect. I won't mention them because I'm sure they haven't announced where they are, but I just know from them being friends of me and stuff. And also, you prefer tea and tacos. Is that like tea as in like British tea, or is that tea as in like sweet tea?
Like sweet tea, like boba tea.
Okay. That's still respectable. I also am an enjoyer of boba, as you know.
Absolutely. Boba is the superior drink.
Boba's great, but I also am a massive fan of the British tea.
Yeah, obviously.
I feel like it would be sacrilege if I wasn't.
Yeah, no, I do like traditional like tea, like brewed hot tea, but I don't know, boba kind of slaps. So
in Minecraft, what do you enjoy the most playing?
Gosh.
Solo survival with friends, fun servers like
okay,
Hypixel, etc.
Frick. Is Frick allowed?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. Okay, cool.
As I said, it's fine if it slips out. We don't actually mind. It's just a case of it constantly being done as a.
Yeah, I got you.
But you did get a question from Yeti again. In Minecraft, what do you enjoy the most? Playing solo, survival with friends, or fun servers like Hypixel, etc.
I played a good amount of Mineplex in my day as like a Minecraft savvy 12-year-old. I also, my main interest though is I love to play creative. I like to build and make a lot of fun stuff. I play with friends occasionally on their like survival or creative servers, as well as, you know, I'll play with my friends on like their SMP, or I'll do that. I in the SMP that I'm in with my IRL friend Liam, I am like full anarchy, like it's fun. I like to, in contrast with the expired SMP that I have been on, I am very like, you know, civil, very organized, I know what I'm doing, I'm like pretty peaceful. But in this one, there's like no rules, so I just went all out.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm hoping to bring that back when 1.17 comes out.
Oh yeah,
we'll
that'll
have
be
more
so
of a
fun.
drive to play. But oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't say sorry. You know what you're doing.
Player 1 wins.
Knowing how this has gone, that'll end up on Hamo. Purely because I think every single week there's been a clip taken for Hamo.
Dang.
But
Well,
trying to keep track of time. We have a little bit more time if you want to keep going, but
oh, for sure. Yeah, I've got the whole night free, so.
that's great. Actually, how was class today? I didn't even ask how you are or anything today.
Oh no, class has been fine. I've been kinda, sorta, almost failing AP Econ, but, that's not the point. My classes are pretty easy. I mean, I have Algebra 2, that's obviously easy. I have AP Lang, easy. All I had to do is, like, write an essay. I have to write a satire essay, and satire is so much fun. AP Econ is my third hour, easy. This AP Econ is not easy. Why am I saying that? AP Econ is so hard. I'm not doing well, but I'll get myself back on track, hopefully. Then I have chemistry, also pretty easy since we're not doing any labs or anything. So, yeah. And then, other than that, I also have, I'm in 2 choirs, which is very fun. I'm in the
Yeah,
top
you
choir
had like today is your choir day, right? Or do you have choir?
No,
Every day?
I have choir every day. All my
Oh,
classes
wow.
are every day. So I'm not in like college. I don't have like that kind of structure. I just have like, you know, like in high school,
Yeah.
you know, the first hour, second hour, third hour, whatever. And so I have, I think my first, second hours are Algebra 2, and then AP Lang, and then I have homeroom, and then I have 3rd and 4th, which are AP Econ and chemistry, and then my 5th hour is top choir, and then my 7th hour is study hall, and my 8th hour is, I forgot about my 5th hour. My 5th hour is a lunch. My 6th hour is top choir, my 7th hour is study hall, and then my 8th hour is the other choir that I'm in.
Fair enough. I think that's more hours than I have a day, because I do 2 days a week.
Oh, nice.
Because I do Monday 9 till 5, and then Thursday 9 till 12.
All right, well, phew.
Yeah, no, you work a lot harder than me, it seems. And so I'm glad that classes are going well.
Yeah.
Actually, something my moles didn't talk about. Wanderlust and Yeti. You guys probably wouldn't have known this anyway. But you like D&D.
Yes, I do.
So is there any like things specific about D&D you like any character combinations and stuff?
Well, first of all,
My
I'm not
bad.
very well versed into it. I only know bits and pieces. Like, I'm not very smart with it. I'm not in like an actual committed campaign. I mean, I used to be, but I kind of lost that knowledge. That was like last year's summer. But I love playing Paladin, so I'm a big fan of that, as that's like really the only thing I know. Also, I really like the storytelling aspect of it as well. I obviously I like the math and like the combat and all that fun stuff, but
You
it,
just
like
the-
having like a story and like backstory and lore is all like pretty interesting.
Yeah.
For D&D.
See, all that I'm being told here is I need to start running a campaign for like the Brahalla community.
You should, honestly.
Because Baron ran one for me and a couple people in Brawl League, and that ended recently, like a month ago.
Okay.
That was fun.
3, 2,
Yeah, I might have to run that for a couple people.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
But I'm trying to think of anything else to ask you. Do you what other than like Brawl, Minecraft, Overwatch, etc.? Are there any actual other games you play, or like ones you've been like, oh, I would love to play that, but I can't on my PC?
Oh, I really am a fan of Don't Starve. I think that's really fun. It's like another thing, like first of all, I'm not a big fan of horror games, and Don't Starve isn't like, it's sort of a horror game, but sort of not. It's like, I don't know, it's cartoony enough for me to like handle it. Like things I can handle are like Dead by Daylight, like I'm terrified of Dead by Daylight. So, yeah, but other than that, I also like Stardew Valley. I think Stardew Valley is a lot of fun.
Such a good game.
Very cute. And I also have like a really awesome island on Animal Crossing on my Switch. So I like to play Animal Crossing too. I kind of forget to check it sometimes. My villagers are probably really sad. I'm like, where's Anna? But I probably should. But I made it really pretty and everything. So I should play it more often than I do.
Just been vibing in your home, like just got the lockdown, like right now as your character. I missed it.
Oh, jeez.
I need to pull up my sheet because I hit it again because I had to. Oh, it's on the wrong screen. There we go. You know what? Let's talk about because of course most artists in the Brawlhalla community have a ship or two, right?
Yeah.
Are there any you have that like you either publicly known or even like maybe a secret one you have that you don't tell people about?
Not like a long time ago, but I used to really like Diana and Bryn just because I really identify with Diana, and I think like she's one of my comfort characters, obviously, like I love her to death, and I don't know what I don't know what triggered it, like in the grand scheme of things, like something went off in my head and I was like, this is so cute, I like this. So I don't really ship it anymore. I mean, I kind of do, sort of, maybe, but I don't know. It fizzled out a little bit, but it's, I don't know. It's definitely not very popular, and I'm probably one of, if not the only person who ships it. So
I was gonna say, I know a lot more people who do like, I think Diana and Val is a common one, because of course it's like.
Really? I thought it was Bryn and Val.
Sorry, yeah, Bryn and Val. Sorry.
I was like, what the heck?
I was looking at the Diana on my screen. Yeah, Bryn and Val, because of course it's mentioned in the lore that they like watch movies.
Yeah, they like watch movies together and stuff. I think that's so cute though. Like, I'm not like very exclusive when it comes to these. Like, I respect and like love a lot of them. I think a lot of them are adorable. So I'll be like, oh my god, look, that's so great. And I like, and then I'll share with them mine. And like, yours is so great too. Like, it's fighting it with other people is so useless. Like, it's just, it's fun to like see, oh yeah, you like this, I like this. Let's, you know, have some fun. Like, there's no, it's all in good fun, so.
Well, yeah, and also...
Ow. No, can I win one, please? Please?
I can't...
No.
I
No.
can't finish it.
No. 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 I'm No. Please.
No!
Just do this one, please. Please! Oh my god. No! Oh my god. Oh, frustrating.
See, that one was fun.
Yeah.
I was kind of in my head like, do I let them win, or do I just like keep going and hope they don't hate me for it?
Oh.
So I also have it here, and I have no context to this, so I'm actually gonna pull up the tweet that goes with it.
Okay.
Is that you are a connoisseur, that is the word that they have used here, in making pies, and this is to do with a tweet you made in November about making a pumpkin, a pumpkin pie, a peach pie, and a cherry crumble pie, and oh my god, those look gorgeous.
Thank you.
I am definitely putting that like tweet, well, that image on the scene right now, because those pies look amazing. I've only had pumpkin pie once. And
Once?
Yeah, it's not a common thing
so
here.
Sad. I actually got a pie cookbook for Christmas from my grandma, and she like bookmarked one of the pages and was like, we should make this pie sometime, and I did, and it was like a ginger and lime like custard pie, and it was so good. Oh my gosh. It was like ginger crust, ginger snap cookies crumbled up into a crust, and the filling was lime custard, and there's base it whipped cream and shaved got some lime whatever on the I don't know what it's called. It's not shavings. It's not zest. Lime zest on the pie, and it was so good. It was an incredible flavor. The crust on those I'm kind of not very proud of, especially the cherry crumble, kind of burned and whatever. But those were pretty good. The peach pie, I cut little hearts into the crust because I made a peach pie in March of last year, and I made I cut little hearts into it, and I made I perfected my crust recipe so it would be super good, and it turned out really nice.
I'm jealous of those pies, right? Because I'm not great at cooking sweet things. I can make those you put it in it's those bagged food things you just make it's a pie and a cake in a box or whatever. You can make a cake from a box.
Yeah.
But those look amazing, and I am really jealous that I couldn't try those because they look really nice. Also,
I'll
cherry
make
is my favorite. So
nice. Yeah. I don't know what was I gonna say. Oh, I have a really funny story about those pies. I have a scar on my elbow from baking these because I remember taking the pumpkin pie out of the oven. It was Thanksgiving because I was baking all these on Thanksgiving. And I took it out of the oven, and my right arm went a little too low because I was trying to keep it level, and I burned myself, but I did not let the pie drop. I was that resilient. I was sitting there with the pie in my hands, and I was crying by my oven, and I was because it hurt so bad, and I put it on the thing, and I just ran my arm under some hot water, and I have a scar to this day from my oven because of those pies.
Wow. That is... I have burnt myself cooking before, and I can understand where it came from. The fact you didn't drop the pie is great as well, right?
Yeah, I care very deeply about my creations. So,
actually, before because we're gonna finish up soon, are there any social medias that you want to plug?
Oh, all right. If you want, I have quite a few. I am GG Saturnine on most platforms, so Instagram, Twitter, and also TikTok. And on Twitch, I can't change my username yet because I changed it in late December out of spur of the moment, and I kind of hate my username. But it's Saturnine, and after the first A, there is an E. So it's kind of archaic spelling, whatever, fun stuff. And that's my Twitch. So if you want to, go follow those. I post not super regularly on my TikTok or Instagram, but I stream a lot on Twitch and I post a lot on Twitter. That's my main social media platform. And I think that's pretty much it. Also, I have a commission sheet in my bio, so go check that out. So that's also on my I think the one main thing to plug really is the link in my Twitter bio is a website, and it has all of my social media links there if you want to check any of them out. Yeah, it's a card website. So I have all the stuff. Yeah, that I'm planning on putting in there. So I have a YouTube there's nothing on it yet, so you don't have to go subscribe if you don't want to. But I'm gonna plan on doing some content related stuff hopefully sometime this year. And as well, there's also my commission sheet that's linked on there, and a bunch of other stuff like my Battle.net profile, my Steam profile, if you ever want to friend me, play some games, play some Brawlhalla or Overwatch. And I'm also going to be putting a Patreon on there quite soon. So I will start be doing some behind the scenes making of my cosplay content, and that'll be really fun. So yeah, if you'd like to, go check that out.
I'm sorry.
Don't.
I feel the first thing that's gonna happen at Alan is you're just gonna hit me for this whole interview. It's just didn't let me win one. But yeah. So I'll grab your card in a minute, unless Sora or someone has grabbed it before I can get there. But it has been great interviewing you. Is there anything you actually want to say other than some promo or anything to anyone? Or even ask me a couple questions, which is something both Schwerpy and Tech wanted to do. So I guess it's our part of this now is you can ask me questions.
I'm not really sure. If one, I guess, is like what like made you want to start this series?
Okay, so I don't actually know. I was talking to Mick Frags a while ago. He's like, hey, we should play Brawl 2s together on stream. You can ask me a bunch of questions and stuff. I was like, that sounds awesome. And then he became busy, and I was like, huh, well, I kind of want to ask people questions. And also, it would be a cool way because Spitfire doesn't exist because Sparky can't do a Spitfire series.
Oh, yeah.
So now there's this thing, which is badly produced, badly edited at the end of it. But I am sure the people who watch it enjoy it, and that's all I really care about is making sure people are able to learn about players, learn about like the community, and then also gain this nice little extra like to happen. Really.
Insight.
Yeah, like it's nice to get a little bit of extra information about players because you have this face value, and that's about it, right? Like, cool, I can go look at Sandstorm's Twitter and find out very little information because I can't be bothered to scroll down past like a year of tweets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas these kind of act as like slight documentaries in the sense of each player. It's not in depth, but it tells you a little bit about them, and that's all that really matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, of course, this is gonna be our last game, and then we'll sign off.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hope you win this, so I'm not like however many in it all. Because you almost got me on that one game, and I'm on Zol, so this isn't really a legend I'm great at.
Yeah, but you're like diamond, so the thing is, you're gonna smack me either way.
I am plat, actually, I'll have you know.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like high plat. I hit diamond every season eventually. But very much a late thing, and also, wow. This is a pick for Moro, though.
I was getting coached by Cinco, actually, like, on Monday, I think.
Nice.
And he said that, like, my neutral is pretty good, so I'm kind of holding that to, like, yeah, I can, like, I am very good at not getting hit, but I get hit sometimes.
Yeah, it seems to me that you have this, like, you're able to not get hit, but if you do get hit, it comes in more of, like, not a single hit, it comes in, like, a multiple fashion, usually.
Yeah.
I dodged up and I shouldn't have. Actually, a couple more things I just thought about. You do a thing on Fridays, don't you? It's like Free Header Friday.
Yes, Free Header Fridays.
Is it recently you got into graphic design, or is it like just a thing you've been doing a little bit more recently?
Pretty recently, yeah. Just like a month ago, I guess, I started doing graphics because I got a commission from somebody in T9, which is my org, and he was recommended by one of the leaders. I mean, I was recommended by one of the leaders to him for all of his Twitch stuff, like emotes and like sub badges and stuff, and I never really did like banners or anything. But he was like, oh yeah, like I need like this banner, I need this and this and that. And I was like, oh, well, I don't do banners, but I will try. And then I found out, wow, I'm pretty good at this. So it's something that I just kind of stuck through just because it's like a newfound talent. And it's been pretty fun, like playing with all of the, like, because doing like normal art and graphics is totally different. So it's been an interesting journey to like figure out, oh yeah, like what's like my style? What am I gonna go for? Like with graphics, like what do I like to do? So, yeah.
I need to stop spot dodging that.
And Sig. Best Sig in the game.
It's okay, I can still win this.
Also, just kind of like a little bit of a shameless plug here. If there's any girls that play Brawlhalla in the chat, me and Mirage have a clan on PC called Girl Gang. You should really join. You can DM either of us on Twitter to join. We have no ELO requirements. It's just a group to like lift each other up and be cool. So if you want to join, just let me know.
Yeah, I know you like, cause you and Mirage are chill as hell.
Yeah, Mirage
it's also
is awesome.
really nice that you guys have a clan, to, like, because of course there's not many girls in the community, so having that clan is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Frick! No!
No!
You have to stop spot dodging!
It's on reaction to spot dodge because I expect a recovery and not an end sig.
Oh yeah. Well,
but-
that's where I'm different.
Yeah. Well done, you actually beat me.
I did.
But it's been great talking to you.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's been great. I love doing these, and you're someone who's great to learn about and talk to, even though, of course, a lot of this is stuff I already knew about because we're friends, but I actually learned some stuff too. I didn't actually know about the pie thing. I didn't know about the Pokemon thing. I didn't know about the Overwatch thing. That only came from my sheets and stuff. So again, big shout out and thank you to Wanderlust and also to Yeti Owner, who helped me compile this information. I'm excited for next week as well.
Yay!
We have Baron next week.
Oh, yay! That's so fun!
The amazing Baron Dipidus will be joining me next week, but thank you very much, Saturn. I will probably talk to you within the next couple days, or even like the next hour, and call you a nerd. But it's been great having you.
Yeah, thank you so much.